is there a reason you needed to see me and take me to a graveyard? Are you threatening my life?
No, my boy. I just been feeling a little under the weather, and I know we've been spending more time together, and you probably don't hate me as much as you once did.
I don't hate you. I really don't. I was upset and confused and maybe a little angry. But I don't hate you. I really don't. You're a brilliant mind, and you've done so much for me. I don't want to remember you as the person who didn't want me.
I never... Well, that's in the past. Let's look toward the future, my boy.
At a graveyard? That seems pretty dim.
It's all right. How's work been going?
Terrible.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear. Things aren't going your way.
Oh, yeah, well, it's just, I told you. Michael is driving me insane. I go and I build the perfect tribute to the spring models, and he wants to jack them up with some sort of stupid perpetual energy machine. It doesn't need it. What I've done to those things are far out past the needs and wants and desires of a stupid man.
Well said, Elliot, well said. You know, well, my boy, I can't, well, after you called me, I went to the office, to see what was happening and his opinion on it, and I seen the files tampered with. It seems that is the route he's going, and there's nothing you or I can do to stop him. I even told him that these things that you're messing with are people's souls and hearts. He shouldn't mess with it. He should have faith in you, Elliot, that what you are doing is good enough for the expo. It's not always about winning, Elliot.
Well, I never lose. I've won the expo, 8 years in a row.
I know, and I'm very proud of you. You have the mind of a genius. And I think even if you didn't do robotics, you would be a very successful engineer.
But it's what I love.
You know, I didn't make all my money just from robotics. I used to work.
Sir?
I used to make designs. Anyway, for our military, and sometimes I would make them just for the planes and stuff back, I believe, right after World War II. Somewhere after that. I would build them to be lighter, fly faster, need less gas, and that's how I got the money to start this business.
I never knew that. That's really impressive. Can I ask why you took me to a graveyard?
Well, this isn't any old graveyard, my boy. This is the Afton graveyard, if you will. I bought it after my first son passed, just to make sure the grounds would be kept. Flowers will be placed even after long after I'm gone. I want it upkept, and I don't want it to be disturbed, so I bought it for that reason. And if you too, Elliot, want to see yourself as an Afton one day, I'd be honored for you to be here with me.
Kind of creepy, and that's coming from me.
Well, it's a sentiment, I see you as an Afton.
Huh. That's sweet, I guess. Sir?
Oh, yes, my boy.
Is this my brother?
Yes, he's your he's your half-brother.
How did he die so young?
John always took care of things like this. It was his birthday at one of my locations. I don't remember which one. He was so happy, you know. I loved him so much. I loved him. And he loved me. He loved my work. And he just wanted to get closer to them. And I never programmed them to do anything malicious. He was always so inventive. He just wanted to see how his mouth worked. And the spring model picked him up. He got close and it bit down on his head. It wasn't anyone's fault. I was setting up his birthday cake with Claire. I sat by his bedside until he passed, and I decided that I would never make another spring animatronic, or another one to hurt another soul. Well, I wish that's what happened anyway.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's fine. It was in a different life. A lot of people got hurt. Some of it was my fault. Do you believe in hell, Elliot?
No. I don't believe God would have such a place. Or if one existed, it wouldn't explain why I'm here.
Well, I used to. And I'm scared for it, really, but there's nothing to do about it now, is there? This is my late wife, Claire. She was so beautiful. She had yellow hair, blonde. And I remember I met her. She was a little younger than me. Met her at a coffee shop. She was a waitress. And I didn't have a chance with her. She's way out of my league. I mean, I never even shaved black hair. Looked like you worked at a garage. Grease head to toe. One day I left her a $20 bill on the table with my number on it. I said, if you're tired of working, give me a call. And she was. I took her out to a drive-in. I forget what they were playing. But I remember her smile like it was happening right now.
Why did you cheat on her?
She got real sick, and I was foolish and Your mother looked a lot like her. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I'm an idiot, unfaithful. She didn't deserve it. She never knew. Well, I'm sure she knows now, doesn't she? Sorry, my boy.
I'm not really good at, comforting people. But I'm sure that she'd probably be upset.
She would. I'm sure she'll kick my ass later.
right. Who's this? I never hear you talking about Elizabeth.
He was my middle child, a little younger than Michael. She was my baby girl. I built a circus baby for her. How I wish I didn't. I just wanted her to smile. She loved ice cream. She loved vanilla ice cream. I just wanted to build something for every child to experience the joy that they had.
What happened?
I was dumb. I didn't look over the programming enough. The mechanic that presented the ice cream in the scoop pierced her head, and she died instantaneously.
Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck. God damn it. Fuck, shit.
Oh, my boy, calm down. It's quite all right. That's why I love you. You know these machines better than anybody, and they can give as much as they take. I just wish I would have paid more attention, cared a little more. That's what scares me about Michael, Elliot. He's like I was in a way. He's taking shortcuts, stealing things, using you. Promise me, Elliot, that you won't let him do it.
I'm trying, sir. I can't stop him.
You're an Afton. And if he does that, he'll get someone hurt. And he can't outrun those people. I've tried all my life. I did terrible things, Elliot.
What could you have possibly done?
I killed kids. My son, my daughter, and so many others. Because I was lazy. Because I didn't care. Because I wanted to make money. I killed those kids, and I didn't care. They died because of my stupidity, because of my anger, because of my greed.
You couldn't have.
I did. I knew. I knew something bad would happen, but I didn't care.
Sir, you can't blame yourself for things like that.
I was basically wearing the damn thing. My soul was in there. My child died. It's my fault. It will always be my fault.
Okay.
This is where they'll bury me. I'm worried about it. The end. I don't know if I've done enough. If I was good enough. Maybe I hurt too many people. Maybe it's better this way, huh? Don't you think, Claire? It's time to go. Soccer practice isn't till noon.
Sir? Sir?
So sorry, Elliot. I'm not used to walking around all that much. But if you want, Elliot, when I'm gone, my favorite color was blue. I know I always liked the purple, but Claire's favorite color was blue. She talked me into it. So if you don't mind, I have people to do it, but leave a flower on her grave for me.
Sure. Sir, are you okay? I'm not good with social cues and all, but you're talking out of your head a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Son, I don't mean to. I talked to Michael recently about this alternator thing. I told him it was a bad idea. Have you been having trouble at work?
No, everything's fine. I'm not having any problem.
Oh, that's good. Now let's go get something to eat.
So, you think I'm good enough to be an Afton?
Oh, you're always good enough. Oh, you'll always be good enough for me. You know... You're the first person I ever told that I actually felt guilty about those kids. I knew some of their parents, good buddies of mine too. Not anymore. But I tried my best to reconcile with them, and John always afterward, anything that ever happened, he took care of it for me. I miss him.
I do too.
If anything happens with Michael, will you take care of the building for me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, alright. God, the sheet. Let's go get some waffles or something, right, son?
Right, Dad. Right.